All right, this afternoon we're going to make this summer flamingo teardrop. How colorful it is. So the first thing that we need to do is take our teardrop, and it has been squashed in shipment. So we need to fluff it out in all directions. Give it some 3D instead of just a 2D flat. Makes a lot of difference when you're fluffing it out. Doesn't look so flat. Shape it up a little bit. And then we're going to just sort of split the green part, sort of make a trough down the middle the best we can, to lay our product in like such. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, you have two pieces of greenery that look similar to this. And this came all together something like this. I just split it in two to make two different pieces for our teardrop. We're going to take, one of them is larger than the other. We're just going to take the larger piece and we're just going to sort of fluff it out because it's been squashed up as well. Sort of spread out the components there like such. And then we're going to take our palm leaf and we're going to sort of spread out the palm leaves like that. We're going to put the palm leaf in the middle of there. And then we're going to take our flip-flop product and lay it on top of the palm leaf. So we have three different components there. Well, we might as well go ahead and put our flamingo, the smaller flamingo that has the long stem on it, like that. So make like a bouquet out of it. So we're going to put all of this product right there in the center of that trough that we made, and then we're going to take two of the twigs from the teardrop and tighten it real tight and twist it. Okay. Now we can sort of rearrange these once we get it sort of secure in there. Make sure all of our product is showing. Move the flip-flops out a little bit, sort of intermix it with some of the greenery maybe in the teardrop. These little palm leaves like that. So we have our top of our teardrop like this. Then we're going to take the other stem, greenery, and we're going to go ahead and fluff it out a little bit too, sort of spread it out, give it some depth. And then we're going to put it at the bottom of the teardrop. Then we're going to take twigs from the teardrop and just make it secure there. We'll attach it in at least a couple different places there. And then we're going to go ahead, we want to sort of cover up the stems of the product here, so we're just going to fluff this greenery out and sort of cover that up. Just all up and down that spine. Okay. So this is how we have it so far. So we're going to take our large flamingo, and we have attached a little greening pin to the back of it and glued it in for you. We're going to take one of our wires and just secure the wire to that flamingo. Twist it as such, and then we're going to take the flamingo and put it approximately up there. We want to make room for at the top here for our bow, and then we're going to have a small bow down here at the bottom. So just take the wire all the way back to the back of the teardrop, twist it around, and then bend it toward the green part of the deal so it won't scratch your door. Okay? In our kit, we have 6 pieces of ribbon. We're going to take the small ribbons. We're going to take the first one, and we're just going to make one loop out of it. Then we're going to take the other small loop, and then the larger ribbon, and just scrunch them up together. We have one loop here, and then this ribbon is wired, so we can sort of curl it up as we need to. Take a piece of wire, approximately in the half, take it to the back and tighten it and twist it. So this is our bottom part of our ribbon here. We're going to place it right approximately in the middle of the legs of that flamingo. Take the wire to the back. Just sort of rearrange this ribbon once we get it in there, but take the wire back of the teardrop, twist it. You're going to have more wire, but just twist it and fold it into the greenery. And then you can sort of rearrange that bow and sort of twist the ribbon and make it look like that. Then we're going to take our 3 pieces of long ribbon, and what I've done, this is 1.5 yards of ribbon, and I have just folded it in half, and we're just going to scrunch it up in the middle like that. Then we're going to take and make a loop at the top, and then we're just going to fold it at the bottom and make another loop and scrunch it. So we have 2 loops and 2 tails. Then we're going to take our next thin ribbon. I have already folded it in half. Just take the middle, scrunch it in with the first. Same thing, we're going to make a loop at the top, a loop at the bottom. You can check, make sure your loops are about right because your tail should be about the same. If they're not, you can adjust it. Okay. So then we're going to take our last ribbon, the thicker ribbon. I've already folded it in half. We're just take it in the middle, scrunch it up all together. Again, we're going to make a loop at the top, scrunch it up, fold it at the top, bottom, make a loop, and scrunch it. You'll notice on this ribbon, you have a solid on the back and a print on the front. Then we're going to take another piece of wire, approximately in the middle, tight, so our ribbon will stay together, twist it a couple of times, and then we have our bow. We're not going to worry about what it looks like right now. We're just going to go ahead and put it inside our teardrop. There again, take it all the way to the back of the teardrop. Make sure it's good and tight, and then twist it. And there again, you can take the excess wire and just sort of put it inside the greenery so it won't scratch your door. And then we'll work on this ribbon and make a nice little bow out of it. It's all wired, so it can be manipulated fairly easy. We want this. We want our loops sort of approximately to be opposite each other, if at all possible. Our tails can sort of come to the side. Twist that ribbon. Like such. You can shape it as you need to, as long as you're comfortable with it. I think that needs to go there. Some of the ribbon is same on both sides. It doesn't make any difference. Some of it's not. We want to sort of manipulate this ribbon so we can see our flamingo pretty good. Okay. Now we have these little curly picks, the pink with polka dots on it. We're just sort of scatter those out. We're going to put one on this side, just sort of poke it in there. And then we're going to take a piece of greenery and then wrap it around the stem of that to secure it in there. Take another one and do the same thing on the opposite side. Just sort of stick it in there in that greenery, and then take a twig and wrap it around there tight so it will stay in there. Then we take another one. We have 4 of these, so we're going to take this one and put it in the center there. there again, take a piece of greenery, wrap it around the stem to secure it. You sort of lift those out a little bit as needed. Then our last piece goes here, and we're going to offset it a little bit on the opposite side. Take a piece of greenery and twist it. That way, everything should be secure in there. And now we have a flamingo teardrop.